You stole the neighbor's wallet, didn't you?
No, I didn't. I swear I didn't steal anything.
The wallet went missing on a Sunday afternoon. It belonged to Gogo Maseko, an elderly woman who lived 3 houses down from the Ndlovus. She was known in Kwamashu Heights as gentle and kind, the type who greeted everyone even when her legs hurt and her breath came short. That afternoon, neighbors gathered outside her house, murmuring. "My pension money was inside," Gogo said softly, her hands shaking. "I remember putting it on the table." The word missing spread quickly, and just like before, eyes turned in one direction. Lorado felt it before anyone spoke, the weight of suspicion settling on her shoulders like an old familiar blanket. "She was here earlier," someone whispered. "She's always around. You know these girls who dress like that?" Mondlovu heard the murmurs from her yard. Her heart sank, not with doubt, but with tired certainty. She called Lorado inside. "Tell me the truth," she said sharply. "Did you take that wallet?" Lorado stared at her mother, disbelief slowly turning into pain. "No, Mama, I didn't," she said. Mondlovu looked away. She had heard those words before. Outside, Ayanda stood frozen. For the first time in her life, the lie tasted bitter in her mouth, because this time she had taken it. Ayanda hadn't planned it. She had gone to Gogo's house to help carry groceries. While Gogo went to fetch water from the back, the wallet lay there, old, worn, heavy with notes. Ayanda's hand had moved before her mind could stop it. And now, as Lorado was once again being judged, something inside Ayanda finally broke. She watched Lorado stand alone in the yard, surrounded by whispers, her short dress suddenly feeling like a crime she never committed. And Ayanda realized the truth she had avoided for years. I am the one destroying her. That night, Ayanda couldn't sleep. She heard Lorado coughing softly in the next room. She remembered every lie, every time Lorado had taken punishment meant for her. Every time Lorado had been called names while she was praised. Ayanda sat up, heart pounding. She walked into her mother's room. "Mama," she whispered. Mondlovu stirred. "What is it?" Ayanda's voice shook. "I need to tell you something." The words fell like stones. "I took Gogo's wallet." Mondlovu sat up slowly. Ayanda continued, tears streaming down her face. "And the phone at school? That was me, too. I lied. I blamed Lorado. She's never done those things. Never." Silence filled the room. Mondlovu's mind raced backward through years of memories. Every accusation, every punishment, every harsh word spoken to the wrong child. Her chest tightened painfully. "Why?" she whispered. Ayanda sobbed. "Because everyone believed me. Because I dressed right. Because no one questioned me." Mondlovu covered her mouth. For the first time, she saw the truth clearly. Not about Ayanda alone, but about herself. She had judged her own daughter by appearance. She had trusted clothes more than character. She had failed the child who needed her protection most. "Call Lorado," she said hoarsely. Lorado entered the room cautiously, prepared for more blame, but what she saw stopped her. Her mother was crying. Ayanda knelt on the floor. "I'm sorry," Ayanda said, her voice breaking, "for everything. I lied. I used you. I hid behind my clothes." Lorado stood frozen. The truth washed over her slowly, heavy, but painful, but freeing. Mondlovu reached out, trembling. "My child, forgive me." Lorado's eyes filled with tears she had held back for years. "I just wanted you to see me," she whispered. Mondlovu pulled her into an embrace, sobbing openly. "I see you now, and I was wrong." The next morning, Mondlovu walked Ayanda to Gogo Maseko's house. Ayanda returned the wallet, every note untouched. "I am sorry, Gogo," she said, bowing her head. Gogo studied her carefully, then sighed. "The truth is heavier than money, my child, but it is good you carried it back." Word spread through the township faster than judgment ever had. People were shocked. Some were ashamed. Others were silent. Lorado noticed something strange the days that followed. People greeted her differently. Teachers apologized quietly. Neighbors avoided her eyes. Some even said, "We were wrong." But the biggest change came at home. Mondlovu stopped correcting Lorado's clothes. She started asking about her dreams. She listened. Ayanda, no longer hiding, faced consequences, but also growth. She apologized to classmates. She learned that respect is not worn, but earned. One evening, the sisters sat together outside, watching the sun dip behind the houses. "You know," Ayanda said softly, "I was afraid people wouldn't love me if they saw who I really was." Lorado smiled gently. "They can't love you if you don't let them see you," Ayanda nodded. Kwamashu Heights learned a lesson it would not forget easily. Clothes can lie. Appearances can deceive, but character always tells the truth, eventually. And Lorado? She never changed the way she dressed, but the world finally changed the way it looked at her. The end.